Joseph is one of three children. He's my eldest son. Joseph's 18 and a half years old. Joseph contracted meningitis when he was 6 months old, which left him with many complexities in terms of learning disabilities. I think because of Joseph's complexities, life before was really quite difficult because he didn't fit into anybody's boxes. So the support that he received was very minimal because he couldn't really attend the respite service because other people might not have been able to go at the same time. We had a very hodgepodge home care type of service where we didn't know who was turning up coming into our house next to actually support him. In fact, we had about 46 different people providing support in a 6-month period, which really wasn't very good for him and certainly wasn't good for our family. And a bit of outreach, so nothing really at all in terms of meeting his needs as a child, which then made us think that his life in the future wouldn't be very much better either. We have now, with the individual budget, means that Joseph can be supported in a very effective way. Under the old-fashioned system, the traditional route, he would have probably got a lot more money spent on him, but with lot worse outcomes. And now what happens, Joseph's got his own support, he's got a full assessment of all his needs, and the best way to provide that support is by people he chooses to be in his life. So we employ 8 personal assistants. The age range is from 17 to 65 years, male, female, and all from a different set of backgrounds, experiences, personalities, which complement Joseph wonderfully. The staff that we're with today is Diane, who's known him from being about 11, 12 years of age. Anya is a young person from Germany, but is a great traveller and has come to live here and spent some time wanting to work with people not dissimilar to Joe. And we actually advertised, and Anya was recruited through that advertisement in the local press, who brings a real good other element to Joseph's life, and he's very fond of all of them. Joseph makes a contribution to his community. The only way he will be seen as a positive person within that community if he does something back for them and does make a positive contribution. So we ensure that that happens as well. He's involved in a recycling of clothes projects where he drops off the bin liners, and the week after he comes and collects those clothes, which then all get taken back to a voluntary organisation, of which they have a guy who collects that and pays so much per tonne, which goes back into the voluntary organisation to help more disabled people get better lives. Joseph got the trailer from somebody from the Community Foundation, who were actually awarding young people under the age of 25 a small grant as long as they were doing something back for their local community. Once you start to get a life, you start to tap into things that other people are tapping into, so you've gone to more of a place of abundance, really. And there's all kinds of things that you can do, and it's thinking outside the box and thinking more creatively. Well, the future now is pretty exciting in terms of what we're all doing. We've actually sourced a property that was sort of one house. It's actually 2 houses in one. Sounds a bit complicated, but Joe's managed to get his income support interest-only payments to pay the interest on a mortgage for his part of the property, and we're selling our property and moving to the property next door. So we're still there as a family, but Joseph has his own independence and space, and particularly around his support staff, to enable him to live more independently and getting used to that, knowing that your family's on hand if you need them.